In today's aviation news headlines, I take a look at Emirates being unhappy with a certain aircraft for not the first time, then JetBlue expanding their route network, and finally moving over to Polish Airlines, who are growing their fleet. Let me begin with arguably the feature story, and that's on Emirates, who have once more expressed their disappointment in Boeing's ongoing inability to get the 777X certified, and thus delivered on time. The Emirates chairman has expressed his frustrations during the Arabian travel market. He added that Boeing had reassured the company that issues would be addressed, but this really hasn't stopped their internal frustrations. The 777X was expected to enter service initially in 2020. Delays to certification and subsequent EIS of new aircraft such as the widebody aren't uncommon. However, the lengthy delays the aircraft has experiencing are increasing frustrations at companies. This is not just including Emirates, but can be seen far more widespread than just them. Boeing is still forecasting a certification of the 777X sometime in the first half of 2025, and Emirates has backed that up with latest comments. However, the main problem arises when it comes to delivery of the aircraft, and the ability to formally enter the aircraft into service under a time frame that remains unclear. The chairman went on to say that a lack of a firm time frame means the company is experiencing significant pressure. These pressures notably relate to the ongoing retrofit program, which focuses in on the upgrading of existing planes. While the program is, yes, a very important part of the business, the chairman considers it particularly important as it will preserve the company's existing aircraft. The preservation of existing units and alignment with inbound aircraft such as the A350 are also due to the ongoing delays experienced with the 777X. Emirates says that it's being forced to keep aircraft types that were slated for retirement longer than initially forecasted because of the associated delays. The Dubai-based airline has expressed frustrations over the 777X program and the ongoing delays on numerous occasions, whether it be the chairman or the president in Tim Clark. So as a result, it isn't necessarily considered a fresh development what's ongoing at the moment. And when you factor in that at the end of 2023, despite all the public frustrations, Emirates agreed to boost its 777X order, while analysts argue that the frustrations may have just been a way to get a hefty discount for more units as a long-time Boeing customer, and also acting as a repeat order for the widebody series. Despite Boeing's attempts to rectify frustrations and ensure that it can stick to the forecast provided, customers are expressing doubts. Only a couple of weeks ago, Lufthansa's CEO said he didn't expect to see the 777X formally into their commercial operations until the summer of 2026, at best. Boeing's executive team is experiencing a significant internal shakeup. These changes in response to the fresh quality-related issues at the company that were meant to be initially ironed out. The manufacturer is going through a lot, and that is completely ignoring all these aircraft that need to be certified. You can definitely understand why delays are being felt, but of course they are frustrating. Over to JetBlue, they've announced they will be expanding their route network to include new destinations while making some other considerable changes. The network will notably see JetBlue reaffirm its position as the largest carrier in Puerto Rico. The airline says it'll offer 6 new destinations from San Juan. From October 27th, for example, they will launch service to Providence. JetBlue will then, one day later on the 28th, begin service to Santiago in the Dominican Republic. Colombia is also slated to see a service increase with 4 new weekly flights. October 28 will also see launch to and from Cancun in Mexico, this being a top-rated holiday destination. In December, there'll also be a new route. JetBlue says it entered the Puerto Rico market in 2002. Since then, it's offered low-cost fares and a customer-centric approach. Now, over 370 employees are directly employed across this region. The number is expected to grow with demand. Additionally, JetBlue used the release as a chance to announce it'll build up expanding its premium travel destinations with the inclusion of Phoenix and Vancouver. Launching this winter, every flight to Phoenix Sky Hub will feature the new Mint experience offered by the company. Additionally, this will complement existing services to other cities across North North America as they look to really bolster their premium offering to specific markets. For the first time, New York and Vancouver will be connected with the Mint Suite through a daily service. Fort Lauderdale and Las Vegas has also been touted as another city pairing that will get this premium cabin. Labeled as at least by JetBlue award-winning, key executives have really outlined their ambition to continue rolling this out to more cities with time. As they say, customers have enjoyed the experience thus far. On your screen now are where JetBlue says they will be offering their Mint cabin experience towards in North America. Feel free to pause and take a look at this. Lastly, JetBlue used the opportunity to announce it would be launching 2 more routes from New York JFK. In terms of the frequency and the date of commencement, these are yet to be announced, but the new routes, service adjustments, and flight boosts are all part of the airline's attempts to reshuffle its business. We know the start of 2024 has been incredibly turbulent for the airline, and they hope to smooth things out and finish the year strongly. On to the final story, and Polish Airlines has announced it'll be growing its fleet by adding 3 new Embraer E195-E2 jets as part of a lease agreement. After lengthy discussions, the carrier says the agreement was reached with leading aircraft leasing company Azorra. Deliveries for the 3 jets are expected to first occur in July, with a conclusion sometime in the third quarter of 2023. Polish is really focusing on fleet expansion with these aircraft, and the E195-E2 is considered optimal, not just thanks to it offering 25% greater efficiency levels than your previous generation jets, but in terms of the airline being able to experience fleet renewal, with a very easy transition that takes only a matter of days per the airline between the E1 jets and the E2 jets for the flight crew. Polish was the launch customer of the first Embraer E-Jet in 2004, and since then it has amassed a considerable reliance on the aircraft type. Says this aircraft family has helped fly over 60 million passengers over 850 million kilometers. The E195-E2s are slated to be configured with 136 seats in a single class layout. This is 10 less than the maximum outlined by the manufacturer. Polish wants to ensure that while it is all going to be economy class, it'll be the most comfortable jet possible. That's going to conclude today's aviation news recap. If you've got any thoughts, you're more than welcome to drop them down below in the comments. Obviously, the headline story should certainly turn some heads. What do you think of once more Emirates expressing their frustrations over the Boeing 777X delays? Can you take these comments all that seriously, considering they keep going back for more? Or are Emirates very much in that position where the 777X is the perfect aircraft for them and their frustrations are completely allowed, but the delays obviously are taking a hit on their day-to-day operations? Thanks a lot for tuning into this video. Take care, do be safe. I'll see you same place, same time tomorrow for your latest industry news. And we'll fly.